Hey guys, Sethum83 here, coming at you with another video through this wonderful thing that we call the internet. Now this is an updated video to my sanctuary build, and before we get started I just wanted to say that I haven't used any hacks, cheats or mods. Everything I've built is through genuinely playing the game as it is and pretty much scrapping everything in the world. And there's a crazy cow coming my way. Better get out. Oh, wow. Wow, that is one crazy cow. Why is it running? So, as you can see at the entrance, there is now a gate made out of junk. Additionally, I've also added a lot more turrets, so there are now well over 20 turrets, all designed to protect the entrance to Sanctuary. I've also been doing a bit of building, as you can see on the entrance. So up there is a generator room, and above that there will be a sign that will read Sanctuary. It's going to be an illuminated sign. I thought it might look nice, although I still need to complete it. So let's make our way inside and I shall give you a tour. On this side there's also a hidden turret. I know 20 is overkill plus a hidden turret, but that's the way I like it. I mean, the world's all gone to hell, so might as well just be extra cautious. Additionally, we also have Kate, who has a rocket launcher, just in case we need that extra firepower. And I decided to give her that Gorak outfit since she keeps going on about me looking at her arse. So let's start making our way up, and before we go any further, I'm just going to show you my previous build. So at the moment I've reached the maximum building height in the game. I'm just gonna have to make do with what I get. I'm gonna add a generator room over there as well, which will power up the electrics in the building itself. So let's go up one more level. There we will find the very first generator room. That generator room is going to be designed to power all the electrics at the entrance as well as the illuminated sign. At the moment there are only 3 generators in this room, but there will be more generators added in time. Now that we've reached the top, this is basically where the illuminated billboard will be. I'm not going to go any higher. I think this is good enough, and from here there is a good view of my crib. Since the last video I've managed to build another 2 stories before reaching the maximum building height. So over there, as you can see, we've got the cropland. I've added a lot more crops. My settlers seem to be quite hungry. I mean, they do like their veg. After spending some time thinking what to do with the houses that I can't scrap, I've decided to turn them into purposeful buildings. So for example, this house at the entrance to Sanctuary will become a type of barracks. I am going to cover up all the holes and everything, and hopefully it'll look nice when it's done. As for my other walls, I haven't yet done anything to them. I will build them up and try and get some height on them, just so that they look nice and impressive from the outside. Also, on this side where the empty foundation is, I've thought of putting up a statue, maybe with an illuminated welcome sign, which I'll have to gather materials for. So, I'm gonna make my way towards the main building in Sanctuary, but before I do get there, I'm just gonna take a slight detour, guys, so I can show you what I've done with the cropland. And as you can see, there are a lot more crops that I have added, seeing as my settlers do like to eat a lot. Also, I will be adding a 3rd generator room. I haven't quite decided whereabouts I am going to place it, but this is going to be the generator room that will hopefully power up most of the electrics in Sanctuary. I will see what I'm going to do with it and how much space I need. I reckon I'll probably need quite a bit of space if I'm going to power up all of the electrics in Sanctuary. So it'll probably be next to the main building. Since the last video, Dogmeat has gained a nice doggy armor, and he seems quite happy just sitting in his doghouse. There's absolutely nothing wrong with having a bit of chill time, Dogmeat. Isn't that right? And next to the main building, I've put up some stalls just to sell my stuff. Right, so let's go inside and have a look. On the first floor, there isn't all that much going on. pretty much just the way I left it off in the last video. I've only just added a few bits of furniture, and I don't know if the beds were here in the previous video, but yeah, I've also turned this into like a sleeping quarters. On the second floor, there's a bit more going on. I've added a few shelves. I've also brought in some of my power armor. Here we currently have the Raider power armor, Minutemen power armor, and Brotherhood power armor sets. Apart from that, not much else going on here. I will turn this into a room that will contain most of the power armor as well as the workbenches. On the next floor, I haven't done much here again. I pretty much left it off just as it was. So let's make our way up to the next floor. This, if you remember from my last video, is my own room, which always gets used by the settlers. Here I have only added a few additional bits of furniture. And on this side we have the bobblehead collection, which reminds me now that I do have a few additional bobbleheads to add to the collection. Might as well do that now. And that's not what I intended to do at all. Oh boy. Gonna try and put them back, or you know what, just scrap that. I'll do that once I finish the recording. I'm just going to have a quick walk around the apartment just to show you guys what bits of furniture I've added. And I've also added a television. I was getting bored of that one radio channel. Now I have an additional one television channel that shows the same thing at all times. I've also added a cooking station and a dining table, which still needs chairs. Until then, we just eat standing up, which is supposedly good for the digestive system. On the next floor, I haven't yet added any type of furniture or furnishing or decorations. I will do so in time, but at the moment I'm just focused on pretty much just building as much as I can, and obviously trying to get the materials. And finally, we've reached the last floor of the main building. This has just been recently completed. Well, still needs to be completed, as a matter of fact. I'm going to add a fence around it just so that the settlers don't end up falling out of the building. However, this is going to become a restaurant or a diner. I'm thinking of making it into a restaurant, and the bits that are covered will have tables. In the center, I'll put like a little counter. And to show you that this is the maximum build height in the game, I'm just going to go into the building mode and just go on top of the roof, and I'll show you guys what happened when I try and build any higher. So as you can see, after 5 seconds it just kicks you out of the building mode. So that is what I've done since the last video. It may not seem like a lot, but like I've said guys, I haven't used any mods, hacks or cheats. Everything that I've used, all the materials that I've used for this building, was obtained through playing the game as it is and pretty much picking up all the junk that I could, bringing it back to Sanctuary and then scrapping it. I hope that you guys have enjoyed watching this updated video to my Sanctuary build, and thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more, and until next time, have a happy new year, and I'll see you guys in 2016.